What's up, y'all? Cam&Cris.
Chris and Cam.
Back again.
Yeah, it was stuck.
Your breath?
Yeah, I was about to yawn, and so I had to block
Whatever.
that so I could speak.
This is another fifth part to the LA Capone family interview with Zach TV. Let's get it.
All right, let's
Y'all
finish.
Y'all know what it is. We gotta start saying it's your boy.
600 boy, LA man, LA Capone man, get in tune man. OC2 boys man. Team
Number 9, man. Number 9, shooter, you hear me?
Black TV, bro.
OC up Nunu, man. You know how we rockin', man.
We should have got straight to the interview.
You're right. We still going through this.
Too late now.
Okay, now Mama Capone, you was saying Dada. That's the man of the hour. That's the man who introduced LA to the streets, to the savage life.
Why they moved around?
I wouldn't say savage life, but he the one got them outside from playing the game all the time and not never going outside. He got them to start coming out. Him and JB,
Okay.
they start all hanging together.
Dada, where you meet LA at?
At school, man. Yeah.
That's great.
That's my bronze,
Bronze, how was he in school?
man. He used to be funny.
Funny.
Yeah,
Like what, roasting people funny?
yeah, just like funny.
And y'all just,
Funny, yeah. He was trendsetter.
okay. What he started doing and everybody else picked up on? What was it?
Like, rosaries.
Say it again?
Rosaries.
Bro, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it is, man. So what's the memory you got when y'all was like, okay, this my boy, I'ma always remember this?
I don't know, we had found out how people knew each other, then started being with him that day.
Oh, man, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. What was your name? What was your name on street? Was it still Dada?
Yeah.
And how did LA come up with the name LA Capone?
His name was Leonard Anderson.
So y'all been calling him LA?
No, he came up with that himself.
Okay. What age was he when he created that name?
I don't know. I don't know. That's when he got right. That's when he got with the 600 boys. That's when he got turned to LA.
He started saying that,
Like, yeah.
cause people.
I remember I bought him a jacket, a blue. Remember he had a blue LA Dodgers jacket and a hat, but he just
So
made that up
the
himself.
last 2 months or the last month and a half before the passing of the late great LA Capone, what was going on? You was talking about out in Blink. Speak on that.
Shit, not even last month. But like the last 2 weeks, me and him was being together a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we was together tonight on Shermack. Then I was supposed to be with him the day of the video shoot with your Bokies. The Bring About video. But I remember going up to Rich Lareal studio like a couple days after that, and like Rich and them not even knowing that's my nephew though, they just going crazy off the video. Like, man, so y'all think that new video, man? LA went crazy on that, man. Shorty a star, woo woo. Like all of them in the studio going crazy. But yeah, like the Sunday before he got killed or whatever, our whole family had went to Six Flags, and it's like I just can remember him walking off, like, man, y'all playing, man, yo, I'm finna go get in this line. And like, he spent off, and all us standing there. And we like, man, what Leonard at? Like, it ain't feel right that we was all there together, and he was gone, you know what I'm saying? We ain't doing like that. In a matter of days, that's how it's gonna be forever. Yeah. Like, all us here, he was gonna be gone.
On the way home.
What's crazy is that you remember stuff like that.
Being your great America.
No.
What?
Little stuff like that.
Yeah,
like how you felt.
it.
You like,
Yeah.
this how I was feeling right before that. And it's like certain things you remember right off the bat because it kind of was eerie or something.
You're right. Yeah.
All us here, he was gonna be gone.
On the way home, I remember I rode. Everybody else was in different cars.
It was us three and him.
Only boys, and I ran up behind them. He not knowing I done made a whole CD. I burned his CDs at home, make it with all his that CD in right there. So we listening to it so loud and all his songs on in the car. He feeling raw, like he in the front right yeah. Like this what we listening to. He going crazy, recording it on his phone. Like,
yeah. So, and Mama Capone, I talked to you about this on the phone briefly, but I just did another interview with an individual, you know what I'm saying, concerning LA, and he brought some shocking news to my, you know what I'm saying, attention. He said that this wasn't his first time being shot, that he was shot a year prior to that. Do you care to speak on that for us?
Yeah, you know what though? When it's like when he got shot the first time, I was the last one to get there. I got there like 3 hours after it had happened. He had been in surgery like 3 hours. They live an hour away. They was there. Everybody was there but me, and I wasn't. I didn't like feel this sense of like urgency or whatever, like nervous or whatever when he got shot. They was all there. They was all crying and all that, and I was regular, you know, like it was regular. But like the next time when he got shot, it was different for me. When JB called me, I just was nervous. I like had butterflies in my stomach, and I didn't have a car. Somebody had just got my car took, and I kept calling for my ride. Like, where's you at? Like, come on.
Right.
I need you to come and take me to the hospital or whatever. It was like totally different. And then I can remember driving down Stony Island, and I could see like so many police back there behind where he had got shot at. I could see all the lights and the tape. I could see it from Stony Island. I could see them back there, and it just made me feel even more like nervous, like I needed to hurry up and get there. And this time when we got there, everybody else was cool, and I felt like nervous. And you know, my mom was like, "No, he gonna be all right. He's strong. You know, he gonna come from under this. It's gonna be all right. He cool." We left. We went to go play the lottery. You know, my brother stayed or whatever. And it was the first time, it was nobody there, like the police wasn't there or nothing. This second time, they was there, they was questioning everybody, and it was just different. And I just felt different, like it wasn't going to be a good outcome, but I didn't never say that or whatever. And I can remember leaving and going, after we come from playing the lottery, and I went downstairs, and when I went downstairs, that's when they came out and said that he had passed away or whatever. And it's like, I probably didn't need to be there to hear that, because I don't know, everybody was, when I came back up, everybody was going crazy and all that. And I just left because I couldn't stand to look at that and see all these people crying, and Gotti kicked a hole in the wall at the hospital, and it was like madness. And I felt like I needed to just get away from all of them. And I left and went downstairs, and it's just like, I don't know, he looked at, when I finally did see him, he looked so little, like a baby to me again, like, and I could see these dry tears, like in the cracks of his eyes, and it just like tore me up, because I just was wondering, like, wow, he crying, you know, was he crying? Did he cry for me? Like, you know, kids when they cry, what they say? I want my mama. Right. Even if you whoop them, they still gonna say, I want my mama. And that's like something that stuck with me. I wanted to know that so bad. I asked Jamari, like, did he say something? Did he tell you anything? You know, what did he say to you? Did he say he wanted me, or what did he say? And he said that he just told him, like, man, bro, I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. And he said he told him that. Like, no, that was the last thing. He's the last person that he talked to. The last word, he said his last words to Jamari. I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. And he was still alert, you know, and all of that, but it's just like, it just tore him up too bad.
Wow. And you said something yesterday that it was a year and a couple days from the left.
Yeah.
Can you speak on that?
Yeah, it was September 29th, 2012. He got shot the first time, and then he passed away September 26th, 2013. I remember going to the hospital, and my kid's father telling me, like, man, we gonna tell Leonard as next year from September the 20th to October the 1st, he gotta stay in the house. Because September, this last week of September is not a good, you know, it ain't a good time for him. He needs to stay in the house next year around this time, you know, not knowing that it wasn't gonna be a next time.
Being in a city like Chicago, did you feel like the law enforcement, they did everything they could to solve the case, or you think they really?
Oh yeah, I mean, they got people in.
What Zach TV asked? Come on, man. These dudes that's out here in the street, they all shooting at each other, doing this and that. Last thing they worry about is the police doing their job. Like, come on now. That's street justice.
And it's gonna be going to trial soon. So yeah, I think they did what they were
So
supposed
this
to.
before the trial.
I was consistent. I called every week.
Yes, sir.
You know, because I wanted them to know that my son wasn't just somebody on the streets. He
Exactly.
had a family that loved him. You know, he wasn't just L.A. Capone, super savage or whatever y'all want to call him. He was Leonard. He was my baby, and we loved him. And I just wanted people to know that. You know, if you don't call, they just feel like you just ain't nobody. Don't nobody care about you. So they really don't care if they saw it or not.
Right.
That's with anything, like with school. Like me, when I was a bus driver and I was a constant at her school. So it's like they cared about her because they see that I cared about her. If you don't care about your child, then ain't nobody else gonna care about her. They just
That's something true. I'm glad she said that for whoever watched this, because
yeah, very true.
Even if you feel like they care about it, the thing is, you being up there make them say your kid's name. So your kid name being in their head. So just like our kid, we go up there all the time. So when they see our kid, they be like, oh, they go Cammy. Or they know when they see Cammy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whether they care more or not, they know your kid by name versus all the other kids that they really not singling out because, like she said, the parents might not care or they not up there. I mean, that don't mean you don't care. Just because you don't show your face.
No, right, but it make a difference.
It make a
difference. Because it's people who say Cammy name. I be like, who is that?
Right. Everybody
know it. And I'm like, okay, hey, that's good.
Oh, come on, man. We don't want Cammy mama up here.
Right.
like it's just a statistic. That's it. And I wasn't gonna let that happen.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any words of wisdom to any other mothers out there in the country, or that's seeing this footage right now, that have went through the same thing that you went through?
I mean, it's like everybody's situation is different, but at the end of the day, everybody, you know, they done lost their child or whatever. And I don't wish it on nobody. I don't wish it on my worst enemy, because losing a child is something that is hard. It's something that you can't get over. Some days I cry all day long. Just every time I think about it, I cry. You know, and then some days I be fine, or I could be driving in my car, and it's like I could see a boy on the street. He got on some Timberlands and some khaki cargo pants with a fatigue jacket, you know, and it's like everybody look like him sometimes to me. Like, you know, damn, that why am why my boy? I don't know. It's just it's a tough pill to swallow. But
what you think? As a family, what you think could be done, you know, to stop some of the senseless violence or the gang violence in the city of Chicago?
I think all of the gang violence is streamed from the internet. Instagram, Twitter, that's where everything started. That's the main reason for most of these killings, the internet. That's what I think.
So you think if just say if the government was to shut the internet down, you think a lot of people would be more calm?
Yes, I do. I really do. I believe that within my heart.
So when you say, I just want to speak on this a little bit more. When you say the internet, what do you exactly mean?
You know, like how you see everything on the internet beefing. You see, you can see this person, see him on the internet, right? You see my brother. Now, you don't know him, so, but you see, maybe he in a picture, somebody picture in the background, and a nigga might be looking for him, or want to do something to him. They don't know how he look, because he ain't never been photographed. But then, just so happen, I take a picture, and he in my background, and then somebody going through my timeline, man, that look like that nigga right there, you know, and woo up the bam. So now they can know who he is, they know how he look, or whatever, and it's just like, it's too much beefing for nothing, you know. People come on my Instagram page and say crazy stuff to me all the time, and all I just say is, God bless you, baby, that's it. You know, that's it, because I just think it's stupid. Like, people be talking about fuck LA and all this goofy stuff, you know, and I don't know them. I don't know I don't know, I don't know none of these boys that done got killed from the other side or ops or whatever you want to call it. I don't know none of them. I don't know their mamas. I don't know none of that. So I don't care about that. I don't feed into that and get mad about it and start typing and craziness. And I don't do that. I just don't. I don't have time for that. I don't do that. So
what makes you stay so humble and not to feed into the drama?
That's just me. That's just who I am. Sometimes I be, for a split second, I might feel like I want to say something, but I'm not going to do that.
Exactly.
It's just stupid and it's senseless. So I don't do it. Like when I go to court, I'm not mad at nobody at court. I'm not mad at the mothers or the people that did whatever they did to Leonard. They didn't do it. Their kids did. I ain't mad at their kids. I feel sorry for them. Actually, It's sad because everybody lost. Leonard not here no more. They in jail. They might not never get out. So they mamas lost their sons just like I lost my son. And that's how I try to look at it.
Wow, that's deep. Bleak, I just want to touch upon a few things. Just how Mama Capone said she don't feed into the bull. If somebody said, well, I'm from this other side, I really don't care about him. How do you handle that, dude? By him being your blood?
I don't even really pay attention to that shit.
Because it's just the internet, huh?
Yeah, and it's, like, people gonna talk, man. Like, it's the reason why he did is because of haters, you feel me? And haters, they gonna do what they do. Yeah.
Real talk. Dot out, man. Before we get out of here, man, how do you, you know what I'm saying, keep your composure and keep your cool when you hear something?
Well, again, sad to hear the whole thing. How he looked like a baby. She said he looked so little to her. The tears, and that is the worst thing you could think, is that you wasn't there when your kid cried out when they might have needed you the most. That's a hard thing to think about, when your kid. Yeah. You wasn't there when your kid got hurt. You know what I'm saying? You just always feel like, I should have been there. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to help protect. What age they are. No matter what, it just never goes away. And so that gotta suck, like, big time. But right, the fact that people could come on her page and say ugly stuff. People just, like she said, why would she respond to stuff like that? It makes no sense to do it for what? But I do agree with that. The internet played a big part in a lot of stuff that happened. Because first of all, people feel so free to say what they want or do it, because it's just on camera. So they, say this, do this, and then put it out there. And then don't be thinking about the consequences from that, first of all. Like she said, people see you, notice you. Now they know where you at. They see your background. I mean, it is kind of like, it gives people a lot of ammunition to use against you. They may not even just don't like you because of that one clip, that one, and now they know where they could probably find you because of that same thing. Yeah. But anyway.
But thank y'all for watching. That was the 5th one. Good one. Good interview.
Good family. He seemed like that. He seemed he was coming from he came from a really good family. Yeah. And so sad.
Sad. Thank y'all for watching. Like the video, subscribe, all that.